Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the 8th edition of TogetherMUN. We are back officially, and I'm so happy to welcome you all here to this amazing celebration of debate and, of course, to having fun. My name is Yael Peleg, and I am going to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for this edition, but I've also was the Co-Secretary General at the previous editions. But tonight's edition will be taken over by two new Secretary Generals, Jenny and Emily. But I'm currently serving also as one of the in the board of directors of the government. So we started almost a year ago. In 1 December, Molik and I just had an idea. Oh, maybe we should open an MUN conference where it's all free, all for everyone, and people can have fun no matter what their opinion is. So we founded TogetherMUN, and TogetherMUN has been always a place from my heart and from where I am, because TogetherMUN brings together not just people, but also everyone, no matter from where they are, who they are, and what do they do. So TogetherMUN is the place for you, and I hope that you'll have an amazing time while you're here. And of course, while not violating everyone's rights and wishes. What else I can tell you? There will be three amazing committees, but I think that the person who is more fit to explain that is our Secretary General, Jenny Ma. Jenny, the stage is yours.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Jenny Ma. I am the Co-Secretary General of TogetherMUN 8. So, welcome everyone. I'm a 17 years old student from Hong Kong, currently studying in the UK and right now in Spain. So, nice to meet everyone here, and I'm so honored to become the Co-Secretary General of TogetherMUN. So, before I move on to like everything about like TogetherMUN, I just want to say a massive thank you to every secretariat. Um, Joe, let's just begin. Just like give like this sort of like credits to the starting from the cast team to Joy and Maxwell who are unable to attend today. They have been working so hard to effect all the study guides and delegate handbooks and etc. So they are always like the backbone, like as always academics is always the backbones of every MUN conference, and without them I can barely imagine how TogetherMUN is gonna be like. Next will be media and marketing, the USG Joycelyn as well as Kaylin. So thank you for you guys to work so hard over the designs, and I have to say the design for TogetherMUN 8 is so lit. It's just so pretty, and I know how much time like the media design have to like, spend from deciding the theme, the color scheme, to each post and etc. And I think I am actually kind of a hot like a tough co-secretary general where I give like very high expectations on the designs and etc. But you guys like were far beyond my expectations, and like I it's just so aesthetic, so like pleasing to see like the wonderful designs from you guys, and it will be definitely like I definitely believe that is one of the best design we've got from TogetherMUN like over all of its edition. Next I'm gonna give the credits to the good affairs team, to Elise and Matthew. We all know how difficult, like we all know how busy like sending emails, like I mean to be honest is it sounds so easy to just copy and paste, but at the same time you guys have been working days and night to send like the emails across the time zones, like etc. I think especially for you guys who have come up like who've got like a 10 hours plus time zone difference, I don't know how you guys manage to work so well together, but to work so well together, like to create matrices, to like send the emails, to like coordinate so well together. But thank you for for like accepting the invitation at first. And yeah, so my final big credits for is for the logistics team, Hannah and Antonio. So like everything like from this PowerPoint to the script to the speakers, like you guys are like made it a like you guys have helped out a lot. I think sometimes logistics like wasn't like in some other conference where logistics wasn't like considered as an like a very important like department, people always neglected about you guys. But I think in my eyes, you guys are very like, you guys definitely like are a part of like TogetherMUN, and like without you guys, again, like the like the cast, like you guys, like how is TogetherMUN gonna happen? And the reason why I spend so much time to give like credits is like, I think everyone did contributed a lot to make this conference a success. It's not just, the credit should not just only be taken by me as the secretary general, as the head of the secretary, but I think everyone did, like, should, everyone's effort and everyone's like sacrifices should be like well appreciated in this public platform where the delegates can see how much you guys have worked on. And I think many unlike many other co-secretary generals where they talk about how like wonderful, how bright the MUN journey was, I was just gonna say that, remembering the first time I got the invitation from Ye and Molek to become the co-secretary general of TogetherMUN, it was, I was hesitant. I was being hesitant for a long time. Certainly I was in this sort of like downfall stage of my MUN journey. I thought that I was unable, I didn't have the ability to like take the role to like um to lead like a new team of member across like Asia, America, Europe. But then I think like the the passion, I guess, is the passion of MUN, as well as like the support from everyone, like from my friends, from like the MUN friends that I know, who like tell me to continue to like accept this invitation, and to like sort of revive TogetherMUN, because we have been called like a conference for a long time ago. But then I want to say a massive thank you to these people who have been supporting me all along. And um I want to like just say like my final words is just be like all the best to everyone, either in SPEPO, UNCSTD, or HCC. Like you guys are the best, and like just enjoy every moment you live, and like never doubt your ability. And although you might not be able to make like a perfect speech, just like even now I'm so nervous that like I'm kind of like shaking a bit. But then like I think every like MUN like conference is like a journey to like an opportunity to learn, and um believe in yourself, and you will definitely like do your best, and hopefully to win something in like this one day conference. And yeah, so that's basically the end of my speech, and thank you very much, and look forward to see you guys in the community session, and hope you guys enjoy TogetherMUN 8.0 as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. And now we'll hear a very amazing keynote speech from our keynote speaker, Pilar Gomez. So Pilar, when you're ready.
Gomez. I'm originally from Colombia, South America, and I currently live in Panama, Central America. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in instructional systems design. I am the founder and director of Diabetes Latam, an NGO, or also a patient association based out of Panama, but we really aim to service everybody in Latin America who either lives with type 1 diabetes or cares for someone with type 1 diabetes. I founded and have been directed Diabetes Latam for the past year and a half because when my family and I arrived from the UK where we were living into Panama, we realized that there was a need for a patient group, for a group of people who represented this population and who could provide education and support to children and teenagers with type 1 diabetes and their families. Type 1 diabetes is a condition where the body attacks the cells in the pancreas that produce insulin. 60% of people diagnosed with type 1 diabetes are under the age of 18. It is a taxing and a time and energy condition consuming condition for which there is no cure. The only way to treat it is to inject insulin several times a day and to be educated in the condition to be able to live the best possible life despite not producing insulin. I founded Diabetes Latam out of a need, a personal need to help others, a need because I realized that me and my family were very lucky and privileged, and we could afford insulin. We were given the best educational tools when we lived in the UK, and my daughter was diagnosed there. And because we have the power and the education to be able to become the voice of other people who otherwise don't. Founding and directing an NGO is no easy matter. Legally, we have to go through a lot of hoops. It's a very expensive process. And once we start operating, we always find economical constraints, people that support her cause and others who don't. And yet, it's in our own self, in our internal motivation, in our purpose in life, in our conviction that we strive through all these obstacles to be able to help other people. Advocacy has become a core part of what I do in my job. I have found that a lot of people who can only access the medical services that are provided by the state usually have a non-ideal treatment and mostly a lack of education and support. Advocacy is all about elevating the voice of those who currently don't have a voice. It's about changing public policy to be able to make long-standing and significant improvements, in our case, in the healthcare system. In Panama and in any other country where insulin is very expensive, where only a few can afford the best care possible, and there are a lot of people who face shortages of medications, lack of support, lack of medical or adequate medical care. And it's those people that associations like the one I lead should represent. I think it's important to advocate because until there is sustaining change, mostly at a government, political, and public health level, it is very, very hard to improve for the long term the life of those people, in our case, living with type 1 diabetes, but I think the same applies to any other condition, particularly chronic conditions.
Thank you very much, Pilar. And now we'll be introducing our chairs. So our chairs are very crucial to the workings of every committee. So let's start with introducing them. So let's say hi to our first batch of chairs. For spec poll, we have Jaslyn, Maureen, and Avinav. So we have Maureen here on the call. So hi, Maureen. What's up?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So I guess that you have a speech for us. So
Thank you so much for the floor, Yasser. Greetings. My name is Maureen Tangavelu, and I'm from Tanzania, and I'll be the head chair for SPECU. I'm delighted to be here in the opening ceremony of Together MUN's edition. I would like to thank the secretariats for making this possible and making this conference possible in general. It is interesting to see how delegates come together and collaborate to create new resolutions and solutions for world issues, and it truly gives me a hope for the future watching people of my own age come together to find such solutions. It's absolutely amazing. And I hope everyone from my committee learns and grows from each other in each way possible and makes this conference worth it. Thank you.
thank you, Maureen. Next up, we have the chairs of the UNCSTD committee, Lena, Trisha, and Khizan. Let's welcome them. Hello,
Hi, you.
what's up?
You're
So,
doing well.
Trisha, I guess that you have a speech for us, so let's hear it.
Great. Thanks, dear. So, hi everyone, my name is Trisha Low, and I'll be the head chair of the CSTD. Joined with me, as you can see, are Lina and Kizran, and they'll be your vice chairs. We are extremely delighted to receive all of our CSTD delegates today. And we've also seen a little bit of your self introductions in the chat, and we are really glad that you guys are such a lively bunch as well. Our topic, of course, will be regarding the development of sentient AIs, and it's a topic that generally allows more creative freedom. So, because of that, we're hoping that the CSTD will be a council that delegates would have loads of fun in, and both fresh and experienced delegates will have a good learning experience. Lastly, we would also like to take this time to thank our secretariat for making this entire process extremely smooth sailing so far. Thank you, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, here.
Thank you, Lena, Trisha, and Khizran. And the final committee that we'll introduce for today is our Crisis Committee, our HCC committee, which will focus on the Vietnam War. On the chairs are Joy Kim, Irene Choi, Samuel Chung, Odeline Helena, and Abel Avram. On our call, we have Samuel Chung, who will serve as crisis director, and just just Samuel, Samuel.
Yeah, hello. And yeah, hello, delegates. My name is Samuel Chung. I'm an 18-year-old junior college student from Singapore, and I'm the Crisis Director of the Historical Crisis Committee. On behalf of the HCC Executive Board, apologies, welcome to the TogetherMUN 8.0 conference. Thank you so much for applying to be a delegate and for attending the conference. Working with the Secretariat and Executive Board has been such an amazing and fulfilling journey so far, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the process. Although we aren't meeting face to face, I hope that the conference will be both a fulfilling and pedagogical experience for everyone, and that you will use this opportunity to not only learn, but also to interact with other delegates and to forge friendships. I hope that the conference will be a fruitful and enjoyable learning experience for everyone, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Samuel, and I hope that you'll all have fun in the Crisis Committee, and don't be afraid to be creative once in a while. Next up, we have awards. So let's talk a bit about awards and what are they this time. Of course, we have Best Delegate, Outstanding Delegate, and Honorable Mention, but we have Verbal Commendation for delegates who are really trying hard with their verbals but don't seem to get in. Outstanding and Honorable Mention, you know, but there are delegates who are almost being the best delegate, but they're just close to get this award. And of course, Best Delegate, the one of them all, the award that everyone wants, the top of the top. But also, we have an amazing new option for you, and it is already close. I'm sorry. It's the Best Position Paper Award. So if you've submitted a position paper award, it has been vetted already by our chairs, and it has been decided already who would win this amazing award that is just based on your position papers. So that's why in our conference you have to send position papers because you'll be eligible for this award and many others. But if you haven't sent a position paper, don't worry, you're still eligible for the other 4 awards. Next up, we'll talk about our meme account, together.funman, and we'll have Jenny to talk about that. Jenny?
Yep, hi, it's me again. I'm back. Just gonna talk a bit about the Together Fun Month. And if you guys have noticed, in the previous conference, where in our May conference, we do have an account called @together.funmonth. So we want you guys to obviously enjoy yourself in debating, to like make draft resolution, get like adrenaline in the crisis updates. But you know what? We should also have fun in the Together one as well. So what we have is gonna like we are going to need your memes again. So your memes will be posted if you have any, and if like you would like to send some, you can feel free to upload it to our Google Forms. Next slide, please. So we do have we have created like a form just for collecting memes. Yes. So we will be like, please, if you have any memes about the conference, about your own committee, do send them over. The secretariat and the chair will see that, will view them, and then we will surely post them onto our Instagram at together.funmonth. So looking forward to your creativity and just have fun. And that's basically it from my side. So let's make this conference into a success, into a fun conference, and like a conference that passes draft resolution and directives and solve the agenda. Yeah. Back to you.
All right, Jenny. So we've arrived at our final place. So thank you so much. Don't be afraid to drop a subscribe down below because we have for you tutorials on everything from IP committees to crisis committees, Senate committees, and of course our GA committees using our amazing tutorials and our procedures with our past chairs and people that were there. Don't worry, we're fully okay with it. But yeah, thank you very much. And if you need help, everything on our background guides and on our delegate guides, we've included a lot of ways for you to contact us for help with anything that happens. Don't be afraid to contact your chairs with anything that happens. And of course, we'll see you in your committee sessions. Goodbye.